Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Sorry there has been any videos in a couple of days. I got sick and it's when I wanted to record the next episode, so yeah. Now I'm better, so yeah. There's maybe gonna be a cut in this video, a weird one. So if that happens, then yeah. That's just gonna happen. February 24, 9:41 AM, District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 2. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana? Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So, how did it go? It's as Mr. White suspected. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agree if I told them the truth behind the simultaneous murder, they would seek capital punishment. That's what I mean. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you. Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Mrs. Sky? We found traces evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to the officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I had up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, we're going to accuse Mr. Marshall. We have to play the cards we dealt. Isn't that right, Mrs. Sky? Do what you do, Mr. Wright. February 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Mrs. Lana Sky. The defendant is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... I'm afraid you have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I heard the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Wow, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present my evidence related to the murder at the police department. And in so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of it. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait. Very well, let's the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness to the stand of the day to the stand. For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. The suspect, you mean so-called murderer? Oh boy, things are getting wild from the get-go. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Meekins. So, my occupation is I will be the murderer. So you're telling you're a professional killer? So it was me. So I'm the one who did it. I never killed anyone again. So you got to believe me, sir. Actually, what we like to hear from you is, sir, I'm what you call part of the younger generation, sir. A person who actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Please, Mr. Edwards, sir, help me, sir. Officer Meekins? Yes, sir. Here was the report of the crime. Consider that in an order. Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I'm part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Crime report, sir. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and I rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. After that I passed out, until another officer smacked me awake. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you. Do unto to others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. What I need to hear is more info to work with. Crime reports, sir. Okay. Although it's not my maturity, yes, Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes, now there is a scary thought. Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which means many officers were given special tasks, not ordinary performance. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot created by Chief of Detectives, sir. I was ensured it wasn't broken during the transfer proceed. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. So that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is, I found it. This is the one right here. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir, 4989596. That's my number, sir. I see, but number... It shows being used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when we located a blue badger in the evidence room, and the second time is when I went to get him after everything settled down. I see, so it was during the second time when... Yes, sir, that was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Okay. I was only doing what I was trying to do, suddenly attacked. Okay. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife. Sir, a knife. Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus struggled to detain him. That's how I got this scratch on my hand. Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be. When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. I fought for my life, sir. I did it. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, so... The man let his guard down for an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife. I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I see. He must have been desperate. The next thing I knew is his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood. And then the next thing I knew, yes, he punched me right in my face, sir. After that I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious, right. According to the report from the officer, they woke you up, woke up the witness. It was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered that. When I came around though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sure. The blue badges, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now. I believe we have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was this officer murderer really the victim? He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins, with regards to do that, sir. Take a look at this. It was sent to me, my jail. Chief Gaunt delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The chief delivered it. What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right. A videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera on the evidence room. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is good as ever. Well then, let's have a look. Shows the video of the murder of you murdering the victim. Please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of real murder. Guess what are we getting ourselves into? Well, that's cool. Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings still with us? What the hell was that wiggling piece of plywood? So that's the pride of the Yoyan entire criminal affair department, sir. It's a blue badge, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Very well, anyway. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in evidence room and some sort of Your Honor, instead of relying on clear, incomplete footage, the witness testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there is no question that the person was Detective Goodman. I mean, opponent the look which requires Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. The locker he opened is unquestionable Detective Goodman's locker, so it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. What's this about fingerprints? Each detective has given a locker equipped with a fingerprints activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. What would that mean? That victim at the crime scene would have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradiction. That's where I have to start. Oh God. His face can't easily say, hey. Tell me where you're able to get a good look at him. At the face of the man who attacked you with the knife. Sir, if you must label people as having seen or not seen the man's face, I believe I would be classified as the latter. The latter, but you were standing right in front of him, were you not? More of the point, you are the person who fought him, aren't you? Oh yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when they're talking with them, you see? Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer. Still, I'm sure it was him. I bet my badge on it. But there's no question that the other person was... Wait, just... Okay, we can see this again. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label me as since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can. Why is everyone looking at me? That let me use stairs as disturbing or Meekins. Having been shown a questionable video, at best we are not in the best mood. Now please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir. You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him. I mean, he opened the locker which requires to go about these lockers. There no other way to open them. No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. The only response to which is a fingerprint, sir. I wonder what kind of method he tried. If the man opened the lockers, which means only response to its registered fingerprint, then he must be the person that locker was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir. And this too, the locker he opened is on okay? How do you know that information? I heard rumors, sir, from the people in the know, sir. people in the know. They work in the department cafeteria, so they keep me informed. They also listen to me, also listen to my romantic troubles, so. For the records, the open locket did indeed belong to the head Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. So the victim opened the locket with his own fingerprints. So it must be no one else could have unlocked it. However, the most important detail is now this video. The man's face. So, if I may say something, please do it. After all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in the case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprints lock, and it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife in onto my body, sir. My unsettled state testify enough to this, sir? Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That's it. Unless the defense can find a problem with this, Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing particularly that seems rather strange. This contradiction leads to a possibility that the man may not have been the head Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I propose that we have the defense point out this alleged contradiction in the video. He would want me to point it out? Very well, proposal accept. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. We'll now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. I have to point out the problem in this video. This may... Wait, before this happens, I'm gonna check it. Where is the problem? There he walks. There is the blue badger. The glove that we found fell out. Then this guy comes. Now it's gone. Now he's gone. What? There is the problem. I have seen it. At the end of the video was the... You can do it, Mr. White. Let's set up fast forward with one possibly. Okay. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. Okay. So, here. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Huh? Yes, that is a strange. Something certain seems unnatural about that. What could it mean? Sorry to be interrupt, Mr. White, but you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise. The point. What are you looking for? One of the things, and only one thing only. Something that indicates that the man may not be Ted Goodman. Oh yeah? Phew. I almost walked right onto the defense trap. Please him under arrest, sir. Rats. I need to slow down to tackle these things one piece at a time. Now what do I do? Play with you again. Okay. This first time I had to. Please do. Okay. This. Why is he bleeding? The thing that's strange about this video would have to be this. Hold on a second. I need to use my. Well, I don't get it. Huh? Play with. What? There is two things that I found strange. Why is he bleeding? I don't remember him getting hit at that point. No, okay. So the blood is from him touching him. So now he has blood on his there. So I did not look up a guide, if you're wondering. No, I found this on my own. The thing that's strange about this video would have to be this. Huh? Hold on a second, you need to use. Well, I don't. No, god damn it. Do I need to press the button on the lighter? This is getting really annoying why I need to show this every damn time. The thing that's strange about this video has to be this. Officer Maskins? Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand, the locker apparently works like, oh god, please turn off the music. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprints. If it's a match. The light turns on the lock it releases. According to my limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Ah. When the victim reached for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to a little earlier. Here, notice the light. What's this? It's already lit. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. What a yell. Order. What's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. but the lockers are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, the sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. It's not likely on it. The sensor would report any malfunctions. Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouth shut. So then, Mr. White, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor. Yes, why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor. Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Maybe something like a jam the system sensors. Something jammed the system sensor, say? There is something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage. Very well, let's inspect the video once more. Okay. Oh, I understand. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been experienced that things fall out when the doors are open. It often falls out and rolls great distance when it's we can't be sure, but that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensors are triggered the locker when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensors and the door? You inserted? Yeah. Da 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 This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when it gets out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing my door, but the object would have been extremely thin to fit in the door. Not only that, it would also have to block electronic currency. It would be needed an insulator. Yes, but at the crime scene, there just might have been something that fits the description. But sir, by insulate you don't mean... I think I finally... Very well. Reveal your evidence. Whoop. I found this needle locker in a thin rubber glove, but we can't be sure that was the victim's locker. It has the tag SL9 incident. The video seems to be despite the victim opening the locker, but isn't the case the little lamp attests to this? On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins, sir? It would appear so. Order. So are we believing that the victim, whom the witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? Do not mislead, Your Honor. What do you mean, it's Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in this video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure about what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Very well, begin your testimony. Mystery Man 2. There's one thing that proves that man was taken. Okay. I'm tired, so I'm not gonna continue anymore. But we'll come back when I'm coming back. I don't know when it is. When I have the energy for it. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you did. Comment something fun down in the comments. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.